Welcome to the City of Bakersfield Planning Commission meeting. This television broadcast is brought to you by the local cable companies, the County of Kern, and the City of Bakersfield. You can watch the rebroadcast of this meeting Saturday at 7 p.m. and Sunday at 10 a.m. You can download the agenda for this meeting at www.bakersfieldcity.us. Presiding over this evening's meeting, Chair Daniel Cater.
Good evening. It is my pleasure to call to order the October 3rd, 2019 Planning Commission meeting. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Commissioner Cater.
Here.
Commissioner Coman.
Here.
Commissioner Bell.
Here.
Commissioner Bowers.
Here.
Commissioner Lomas.
Here.
Commissioner Rudnick. Commissioner Wade.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
To the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all for attending tonight's Planning Commission meeting. This commission provides an opportunity for public participation in the development process throughout the City of Bakersfield. The Planning Commission considers a wide variety of projects, including subdivision maps, zone changes, general plan amendments, and much more. When applications are received, the City Planning Division analyzes the request. Planning staff will present the facts about the project along with their recommendation to the Planning Commission, who will approve the item or make a recommendation as appropriate. Our goal is to carefully consider each project and make a decision that will balance individual rights with public welfare and the general well-being of our community. We will now receive public statements. This is time reserved for anyone wishing to address the Commission on a matter not on the public hearing portion of the agenda. Please note, if you are here on item 5A through 5H, this is not the time to speak. Does anyone in the audience wish to address the Commission? If so, please come forward and state your name. Seeing no public statements, we will now move on to consent calendar non-public hearing items. These agenda items typically involve housekeeping or administrative matters that do not require a public hearing. Does any commissioner wish to remove a consent calendar non-public hearing item for separate consideration? If not, may I have a motion to adopt staff's recommendation on the consent calendar non-public hearing items?
I'll make a motion to approve the consent calendar non-public hearing item approval of minutes, September 5, 2019.
Thank you, Commissioner Coleman. May I have a second?
Second it.
Second, Commissioner Bowers. Commissioners, please cast your vote.
Should we just do a roll call vote?
Commissioner Cater.
Yes.
Commissioner Coman.
Yes.
Commissioner Bell.
Yes.
Commissioner Bowers.
Yes.
Commissioner Lomas.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion approved. We will now move on to consent calendar public hearing items. The next agenda section includes public hearing items that are considered routine or non-controversial. These items have been reviewed by staff and are conditioned in accordance with the municipal code. The planning director will read the item on the consent calendar to ensure that the public has an understanding of the items to be considered. If you would like to speak on an item, please come forward after the item is read and ask that the item be removed for discussion. If the item is not removed by a member of the public or a commissioner, the commission will vote in one motion without further comment on all consent calendar items. Mr. Coyle, will you please read the agenda items on tonight's consent calendar?
Yes, Mr. Chair and members of the commission, we have a number of projects on the agenda tonight, starting with several extensions of time for vesting tentative tract map 6318, which is a proposal to approve 3 more years to develop this project, which consists of 100 single-family lots on 29.87 acres located south of Earnhardt Drive, approximately 3/4 of a mile east of Kern Canyon Road. Project 5B is an extension of time for vesting tentative tract map 6585, which is a proposal to approve 3 more years to develop this project, which consists of 79 single-family lots, 1 sump lot, and 1 park lot on 22.32 acres, located at the southwest corner of Berkshire Road and the future Madison Street. Project 5C is an extension of time for vesting tentative tract map 6969, which is a proposal to approve 3 more years to develop this project, which consists of 92 single-family lots on 20 acres, located at the southeast corner of Taft Highway and Ash Road. Project 5D is an extension of time for vesting tentative tract map 7136, which is a proposal to approve 3 more years to develop this project, which consists of 137 single-family homes on 39.98 acres, located at the northwest corner of McCutcheon Road and Progress Road. Project 5E is an extension of time for vesting tentative tract map 7262, which is a proposal to approve 3 more years to develop this project, which consists of 287 single-family homes and 1 sump lot, located on 80.5 acres at the southwest corner of Panama Lane and Reliance Drive. Project 5F is an extension of time for revised vesting tentative tract map 6968, which is a proposal to approve 3 more years to develop this project, which consists of 375 single-family lots, 1 park lot, 1 drill site, and 1 multiple family lot on 100 acres, located at the southwest corner of Coffee and Etchart Roads. Project 5G is an extension of time for revised vesting tentative tract map 7264, which is a proposal to approve 3 more years to develop this project, which consists of 100 single-family lots and 1 sump lot on 40 acres, located at the northeast corner of Snow and Quail Creek Roads. And finally, Project 5H is a Plan Development Review 19-0336, which is a proposal to add 5 floor plans with 3 elevation options each for single-family homes in Planned Unit Development 05-0502, commonly known as Juliana's Garden, generally located east of City Hills Drive and south of Garden Park Drive. This concludes my reading of this evening's agenda.
Thank you, Mr. Coyle. At this time, I will open all of the consent calendar public hearing items. Is there anyone in the audience wishing to speak on a consent calendar public hearing item? Again, this is not the time to take testimony. Just come forward and ask that it be moved to the public hearing portion of our agenda. Okay. Seeing no members of the audience wishing to move an agenda item for public hearing, is there any commissioners wishing to move an item to the public hearing portion of the agenda? Okay, seeing none. At this time, the public hearing on all consent calendar items are now closed. May I get a motion to adopt staff's recommendation on the consent calendar public hearing items 5A through 5H, incorporating all staff memorandum and revised staff recommendations?
I'll make a motion to approve consent calendar public hearing items A through H and approving the staff recommendations.
Thank you, Commissioner Coleman. May I have a second?
I'll second it.
Commissioner Bowers. Madam Clerk, is this a roll call vote, or should we cast our vote? All right. Commissioners, cast your votes.
Motion passes with Rudnick and Wade absent.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. So we have no public hearings this evening, so we will move on to communications. Mr. Coyle.
Yes, Mr. Chair and members of the commission, the next Planning Commission meeting will be 2 weeks from this evening, October 17th at 5:30 here in council chambers. I would also like to let the commission know that next Tuesday, October 8th, the Planning and Development Committee of the City Council is meeting at 12 noon in City Hall North, Conference Room A on the first floor. And finally, I would like to let the commission know that you should have received a memo at your place there on the dais with staff contacts. Please feel free to reach out to any of those staff members at any time directly, or you can always contact me, and I can also speak with other department staff members. That's all I have for communications this evening.
Thank you, Mr. Coyle. Moving on to commission comments. Are there any commissioners wishing to make comment? Okay. Seeing none, I will adjourn the meeting at 5:42. Thank you.